Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk for a few minutes about the Ace family's Ace Fest. It wrapped up over the weekend and it was a complete and utter disaster, but we're still going to talk about it, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we all know who the Ace family is. They have 18.8 million subscribers here on YouTube. They also have other social media presence, and their channel is absolutely on the decline. They're using clickbait titles. Austin's over here saying he's letting his 6-year-old how to drive his car. They're clickbaiting, leaving each other, still sprinkling in some flex culture, buying expensive cars and materialistic garbage, but they are still hardly able to get 1 million views on a video. They literally, Catherine is Leaving Us got 1 million views. If this was 3 years ago, that video would have probably gotten 9 million views. Absolutely. Like when their channel was at its prime, they put out a video like that, it's absolutely getting at least 50% of what their audience would be, and they've been at 18 million for a while. But either way, that to say that their channel is taking a nosedive. But it's all because of it. It is literally their own fault. I have no pity for this family. I have pity for the kids. Let me reword that. I have no pity for Catherine or Austin. I do have pity for the kids because obviously kids of family vlogging channels are always just, they are innocent props in this production that the parents are running. And it's really unfortunate because I would love to see a family vlogging channel actually come out of YouTube and leave their kids wealthy. Not millionaires. We don't need all that. But just to know that at least bare minimum by vlogging and, whatever else, bare minimum, at least the kids are taken care of financially. And I just don't think that's going to happen because so many of these parents are buying high-end cars, constantly upgrading their houses, jewelry, Louis Vuitton bags, Supreme, wardrobes, the whole thing. And by the way, I'm not saying that oversharing like the really sensitive stuff is okay if money is involved. I'm just saying a family like the Ace family, bare minimum, we could at least have financial security for these kids, but I doubt that's going to happen. In fact, I would almost put money on the fact that these kids will not see this money once they're 18. I talked about the Ace Fest when it was first announced, and I said it was going to be a mess. Like there's not an ounce of faith that I would put into Austin or Catherine at this point for them to say we're holding an event, and for me to actually put trust in that and to think that it's going to actually go as planned or be what it was advertised. I do not trust them, literally even 1%. I think they're both pathological liars. I think they're both scammers. I think they're both con artists. And I think they're both very greedy and money hungry, and they will do anything to make a buck. And I think that they've shown all of us. So anyone that went to Ace Fest actually expecting it to be fun, productive, a good way to spend a few hours on your weekends, you have way too much faith in Catherine and Austin, and I'm not sure what to tell you about that. But this article came out and it says, well, it seems some people just haven't learned from past flop events such as TanaCon, DashCon, or even Firefest, promising so much and simply undelivering in every sense of the word. This weekend, YouTube vloggers and certified scammers, the Ace family, held their very own Ace Fest. They described it as Coachella meets Disneyland. Yes, you read that right. What it really turned out being was an overpriced carnival with some people paying as much as $500 to attend the quote event and meet the Ace family. It's just that some of those who were foolish enough to pay so much money were turned away from meeting them after standing in line for hours in the scorching heat. Not just that, the free prizes promised by the event were just old merch that the family needed to get rid of. The event also promised free parking and food, but neither of those things were free either. Parking was $10 and food prices varied. They also specifically singled out and kicked out gay content creators, despite letting most straight content creators into the event that have criticized the family in the past. And I saw Def Noodles stood in line for a while, and he met them, and then he said, oh, can you teach me how to be scammers just like you? But Rich Lux and what's the other channel name? I'll throw him right here. They were kicked out. So there was obviously some sort of discrimination going on. Def Noodles has definitely criticized the Ace family previously, and I don't feel like Rich Lux has ever been like overly obnoxious or rude or anything like that. And I would say that Def Noodles has definitely been, you know, a little snippy and a little snarky with some of his comments towards the family. So what else difference can we point out? It's pretty obvious. Something's going on here. There was some other media personalities there as well, and everyone pretty much had the same experience. And my whole thing, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on this because honestly, I can't stand the Ace family. I think that they are absolutely despicable creators on this platform. But the last thing that I will say is they are a couple that their behavior no longer surprises me. Nothing that they do surprises me. No amount of scamming, defrauding, exploiting, lying, being con artists, no amount of that can surprise me. They are at the point right now where they're grasping at straws because they realize that they're at the end of the rope at this point. Nobody is, you know, besides curiosity, nobody is truly invested in them anymore. People went to Ace Fest just to see if it was a shit show, and it was. So nobody really cares. Nobody's along for the ride. Nobody's here to give them a second or third chance anymore. All of their chances have run out, and there are so many other amazing creators that deserve your 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Instead of watching a, you know, stupid channel like the Ace family, there are many other creators that deserve that 20 minutes out of your day, and they're not scamming or defrauding or lying constantly or promoting flex culture to people that are in really tough financial times right now. So as I said, I wanted to make this video just very quick and to the point. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but it's just to say that the Ace family is the Ace family. And anyone who is willing to give them an honest shot is, I don't know, a little hopeless, I guess. And I say that in the nicest way possible, but all that they're going to do is lie and lie and lie until they literally kill off their channel, and then they'll, you know, go on to their next venture, which will probably be something schemy and fraud-like. So either way, those are my thoughts. I'm not surprised one bit. They will continue to rinse and repeat, and I don't think that they deserve 5 minutes of your day as far as watching anything on their channel. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.